One of the biggest questions with the next-gen consoles, both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, is backwards compatibility. Because let's face it, none of us have a PS5 gaming library. None of us have an Xbox Series X library. All of us have current games and past games that we want to bring with us on our gaming journey. This has been a huge talking point. Both systems are going to have a decent amount of new games available on day one, but as you all know, new games aren't the only things available on that console. They are putting a lot of stock into backwards compatibility this year, but the details can be a little confusing. Welcome to Chaos Gaming. Today, I'm going to break down everything we know about backwards compatibility for both the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. You let me know in the comment section how important is backwards compatibility in your buying decision, and here we go. This month's giveaway is for your choice of a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. All you have to do to enter is drop a like, make sure you're subscribed, and leave a comment with your Twitter handle so we can get hold of you telling me which one you want. The winner is picked at the end of the month. Good luck. Let's start off with the Xbox Series X. No, this is not a console war. No, I'm not picking it first because it's my favorite. We have to start with something. Microsoft's backwards compatibility plan is actually pretty straightforward. According to them, if a game is playable on the Xbox One, it will be playable on the Series X. That's simple enough. It doesn't matter if the game originally came out for the Xbox One or the 360 or even the OG Xbox. If it runs on the Xbox One, it will run on the Series X. Microsoft will also be continuing to amp up their library of backwards compatible games as the years go on, with the ultimate goal being to get every single Xbox game running on the new console. That would be amazing. So how many games is that? Well, as of the recording of this video, there are 607 Xbox 360 games and OG Xbox games playable on the Xbox One right now. So if you add on all the Xbox One games currently available, that means the Xbox Series X is going to have well over 1,000 playable games on launch day. Absolutely great. Now this is also going to make it a lot easier for people to make the transition from the One to the X. The problem with the previous generations was, at the beginning, it was pretty difficult to transition from the 360 to the One or the PS3 to the PS4 because neither console had backwards compatibility. However, the transition from the One to the X is going to be super easy because literally every game you play on your One will be playable on the new system. I want to say, hats off to Microsoft for this because it's an awesome feature of the new system and it's simplistic enough. It's just easy. It's an easy button. Now let's talk about the PlayStation 5. Now Sony definitely shunned backwards compatibility on the PS4. Let's be honest, it happened. Everybody knew it happened. And it's crazy because PlayStation has such a massive library of so many OG cool nostalgic games. Now Microsoft capitalized on that pretty hard. Going into the PS5, it seemed at first like Sony they were going to do it again. They didn't really care about backwards compatibility again, but in the last month or so, they've changed their tune, at least a little bit, which is a good thing. The PS5 will have a good amount of backwards compatibility, but not nearly to the extent of the Xbox. According to the Sony execs, 99% of the PlayStation 4 software will run on the PS5 on day one, but the details actually vary between the base PS5 and the digital PS5. So on the base PS5, you can access all the PS4 games you bought digitally on your PlayStation account, or you can just pop PS4 discs in and it will work. There's no issues there. However, on the cheaper PS5 digital edition, there's no disc drive. So it's only going to be backwards compatible with the games that you bought digitally. Now, Sony has also confirmed that for that small list of PS4 games not playable on the PS5, there is going to be an icon that is added to their store listings on the PlayStation Network. So, if a game is not backwards compatible, it will be made super clear to you in the store before you buy it, which that is a good feature. I can appreciate that one. I mean, so far, Sony has not said anything about adding backwards compatibility for the PS3, 2, or 1, which is truly disappointing as a gamer. It really, really is. With Microsoft's endeavors looking like they're trying to get the entire Xbox catalog on there eventually, from OG Xbox on, I mean, I feel like Sony, they're missing the point here. They're missing the mark. There are so many games people want to revisit, relive, replay from that Sony library, which is massive. It's absolutely massive. You're missing a huge demographic here of people that would probably buy it just to be able to go back and relive all those memories. So with how much effort Microsoft has put into preserving their old games, which I agree with, you would think that Sony would want to compete with that. After all, the PlayStation 2 it was a gold mine of games. It was. In the comment section, I want you to name your favorite PlayStation 2 game. Heck, name your favorite PlayStation 3 game. We could go, there's so many to think of. You would think that Sony would want to keep those games alive on the new systems, but maybe that feature will be coming a little down the line and they're saving it for a bigger announcement. I don't know. At the end of the day, if you want a system that will keep you up to date on the newest games, the PlayStation 5 probably has the edge. I mean, it's an argument people are having. But if you're looking for a platform with great backwards compatibility, I'm just going to be honest here. And I run mostly PlayStation right now. I don't use the Xbox a lot. I use it when I need to. I'll definitely be getting the Xbox Series X. I want to play Halo Infinite. I want to do other things on it as well. I want to test it out. But I'm leaning toward Microsoft here. I mean, if you're looking for a platform that is trying to get you all the backwards compatibility you can handle, you may want to be looking at the Xbox Series X, or just get a PC, and then this whole conversation is for nothing. But yeah, there you go, guys. That is backwards compatibility explained in a nutshell for both of them. PlayStation's is much more convoluted. It is not a clear path, and they have not mentioned anything about PS1, 2, or 3. Which is truly disappointing. Microsoft, it's pretty straightforward. If you can run it on the One, you can run it on the X. Now, they have also came out and verbally said that they're working on all the others as well. So time will tell, but these next-gen consoles are supposed to be just everything, right? So I don't see why it's a big deal to go play these older games or get them on there and let people have fun with them. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you found it informative, and if this news, if this breakdown on backwards compatibility leans you in one way, I want to know. Does this lean you toward the Xbox because you like the older games? Or does it lean you toward the PS5 because you know they're probably a little more dedicated to all the newer games? You guys let me know in the comment section. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We put up videos every single day. And on the screen now is a playlist in the most recent video. Click on one of those guys and we'll keep the conversation going.